Ooh, I can't stand when outside had rained overnight or look like it's about to rain and the clouds is just gloomy and the sun is just in. Like, that's what I'm getting today. I know it kind of don't look like it, but baby, the sun is not out. And it looked like today is just moody as heck. But you guys, hello, welcome. If you are new here, we're going to do a reaction video today. And if you are returning, you know how we like to do it. We like to get into the reaction videos. If you are new, don't be afraid to sit right here and listen. Comment below what you think about the story. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started on today's reaction.
My first roommate ever in college, when I met her day one, when we were moving in, her family was very like quiet, a very like Black excellence kind of family. They were super religious. They were all from the Midwest. They came, they moved her in, and they got on a flight and left immediately. My family, very loud, very Haitian, doing the most. My mom was cooking a whole meal in the kitchen so that I would have food before she left. You know what I mean? Our families didn't really like talk much, but it was like a little bit of like tension in the room. But I didn't really give a fuck because I wanted my family to go too. Now, as soon as they left, my roommate, who we're gonna call Brooke, pretty light-skinned girl, bust down, sundress, makeup, cute girl. As soon as they left, she started jumping for joy. I mean, she was saying things like freedom. She was so excited. I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah, when you in college and you first get your freedom, honey, like, it's everything. Until a couple of years later, everything catch up with you.
It's happening. As soon as the door shut, she asked me, can you please take my sewing down for me? I did that. I helped her. I was in that bitch, in that scalp, in it. Next day, she asked me to go with her. I didn't know where we were going. Ended up at a barbershop. She went and got a lineup. Asked me to braid her hair down, straight backs. Miss Mamas was transitioning into a full-blown stud. Turns out, her family, super duper religious, hated the LGBTQ, and she couldn't be free to be herself. So
I figured that. I figured her family was real religious and she just wanted to be herself. And here in college, like a lot of other people, they can be their self or when they become grown. So she was ready.
You know what she did? She packed her things, she got a scholarship, and she went to the land of the lesbians, Atlanta, Georgia. And that's where she met me. I loved it. I was there with her through all the major steps. We went to the mall, got her boy clothes, stopped at the Spencer's, got her some silicone action figures. It was a whole thing. I was very happy for her. Almost immediately, she had women on her body. She transitioned from looking like Saweetie to Lil Fizz from B2K. She was out here really racking them up, stacking them up. I was happy for her. It was like seeing a baby bird fly out of a nest, you know, and never waver once, just go straight to the sky. It was beautiful, you know. Things started getting complicated when she fell in love with my best friend.
Yo, I think the way she explains stories is just like hilarious. Like, she keep hilarious, you know, she keep us laughing and everything. Like, she tell a good story.
Said best friend, completely straight woman, gorgeous girl, fat old ass. I understand why she fell in love with her. I did, but it was like a Nikki Parker kind of love, a Steve Urkel kind of love, just like always, just like a nuisance, and just like always throwing the most energy towards her. And I think she got off on the rejection because everywhere else there was no rejection. There was no rejection. You know what I mean? I don't know what snapped, but one day things just went left. We were hanging out in our apartment one day and she was like, hey, where Bestie at? And I was like, I think she's just leaving class. She should be back in the building because we live in the same like dorm building. She lived a few floors underneath us. She was like, she should be back. Or I was like, she should be back in maybe like 30 minutes. She said, period, say less. I'm gonna go play a prank on her. And I told her, please leave her alone. I always did. She never listened. It's fine though. Y'all are grown. She leaves the apartment. Maybe like 2 hours go by. It was a minute goes by. I don't hear nothing from her or Bestie. I hear at the door. It's my roommate. She is white as a sheet, y'all. I'm talking brawny, all right? She is foaming at the mouth. I see her run straight to the kitchen sink. She starts spitting like she's gonna throw up. Traumatized. I say, what's going on, baby girl? What's happening?
In the sink? Y'all didn't have a bathroom? Before anything, I would have been like, girl, go to the bathroom. What?
What's happening? She tells me that she went to my friend's room, knocked on the door. The roommate was leaving to go to class herself. She let her in because she told her, hey, I just left something. I'm gonna go grab it and leave. She knows her. She sees her all the time. She trusted it. She got into the room and she immediately snuck up under my bestie's bed and hid there. She said that she was waiting for her to come into the room so she could jump out and be like, ah, I love you. Ah. Weird. So when she does this, a few moments later, my best friend really does come into the room, but she's not alone. No, Bestie bagged her a man. She brought her little boo thing into the room, and they wanted to get a little quick smash bam boom in before the next class. My roommate was up under that bed the entire time, y'all. I'm talking the middle beam of the bedpost was just tapping her forehead with every stroke. You know? Oh my God, I know that hurt. She was getting surround sound of my best friend saying this man's name. Just surround sound. I know it's bouncing off them brick walls. Woo!
First of all, why are you up under the bed? Second of all, that shit is creepy. She already think you just a pest. And third of all, how could you even stay up under that bed that long, girl? You should have been jumped out, like, cause yeah,
Woo! Yeah, I understand why she was about to throw the fuck up. Now, she comes back, she tells me this. She expects me to empathize with her. I don't. I'm pissed. Why the fuck would you do that? So I tell her, I'm gonna tell my best friend. She said, well, no, you can't tell her. Yes, I'm gonna tell her. Why would I not tell her? I did it. She didn't like it. It is what it is. You gotta get over it. I'm a girl's girl. That's my best friend. I'm gonna let her know. Things get even more complicated because now she hates this man. She refuses to let him into our apartment. We have kickbacks often. It's people, it's cards, it's liquor, underage drinking. I know, sue me, I'm sorry. Don't be like me, clearly. And one day he shows up, she tells him he gotta go. I tell her, you gotta relax, it's my apartment too, and he can stay. And she says, all right, say less. Walks away, comes back in, has a taser in her hand, hits me with the zoom zoom in front of my face like she's gonna tase me, and now I have to fight you. It's a whole kerfuffle. We don't actually fight, people separate us. I tell her she's doing too much, you need to relax. Like, girl, I know you think you're in love with this girl, but she's straight. And you got hoes, go deal with one of them. Girl, what the fuck? Didn't work though. She was dedicated and she was in love. So after that, I became public enemy number one to her. And she started doing all these things to get me to leave. She literally told me, she was like, you gotta move then.
She should have been public enemy number fucking one to herself. Cause girl, the girl don't like you. She like dudes. She's literally telling you this. She's literally telling you to leave her alone and you still doing stuff. Like, that's what you get for being up under her fucking bed. You should have got whatever you needed and got the fuck out. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even went in there at all because you didn't leave nothing. Let's be real. Like, she's her own fucking nightmare.
Then, if you gonna keep inviting him into this apartment, then you gotta go. And I said, I'm not going anywhere. I paid my half of this apartment. I'm not leaving anywhere, right? So she starts doing things like not cleaning. The kitchen sink was literally growing its own ecosystem. It was insane. The whole apartment smelled like feet. I was out here just putting capfuls of Fabuloso into it every day because I refused to wash them because they were all her dishes. I was washing my dishes in my bathroom sink. She was blasting music every day at like 7 a.m., wake my ass up. She had all her little studly dudley friends in the goddamn living room at all hours of the day and night, but thinking it was gonna intimidate me. I'm not scared I'm not afraid of these girls. It literally looked like the cast and crew of B5. What the fuck they gonna do, break dance me to death? Girl, bye. And they was all trying to fuck me too. I'm not gonna lie though, it started to get to me. It did. It started fucking with my head, and I called my mama one day because I was like tired. The music was too much. All of it was just too much. And I'm telling her that I don't know if I can do it anymore, and I might have to leave or like downgrade and move into one of those apartments where it's like 2 people to 1 room. And I hated that because I paid the extra money for this, but it was too late to get a refund. So my mom is like trying to give me her godly advice because she a God-fearing woman of God, you know what I mean? My auntie though, who's also in the room, that's my dog. Y'all done heard a few stories about her. That's my dog. Y'all want to talk shit about her all y'all want to. That's my dog. She says, Mindy, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. When we were in there moving, her family was looking at us crazy when we were speaking Creole. They don't know Haitians. They clearly only heard the rumors. When I told them that we were Haitian, they gave me a crazy ass look like they think we beheading chickens and shit. So I was like, oh, girl, what? And I told her, oh, you know, they're really religious. She was like, that's perfect. I'll tell you exactly what to do. Go to Target. It was a Target down the street, not because we fuck with Target like that. I know this was years ago. Relax. She tells me, go to Target. She said, get some candles. I don't care what kind they are. They could be scented. They could be birthday candles. They could be pillar candles. It don't matter. Get you some candles. Make them white. She said, line them up. Light them up. Get a piece of paper. Do some scribble dibble on that shit. It don't gotta mean nothing for real. Place it in front of it. Turn on some gaga music. And just sit there till she come out. And don't do nothing. Just sit there. I said, okay. I did it. Literally, just like she said. And I'm sitting there in the living room. I press play. It's blasting loud as fuck.
I would have got the hell on too, honey. I would have found something first thing trucking. Like, I won't ask questions. I will move.
Ooh, she was scared. She was scared, y'all. 2 weeks later, she was out that bitch. I had the apartment by myself for the rest of the goddamn semester, throwing all the kickbacks I wanted. Sometimes you should call your elders for advice because the ones who have just a little bit of a screw loose will always get the job done. Love her.
Y'all, whoever that auntie is, you could tell she's cool as fuck. They have a tight bond. Honey, auntie wasn't playing like, what? She did what? She said what? Okay, I tell you how to do it. I love those type of aunties. I definitely have a auntie that, baby, she was my favorite aunt, and she passed away not too long ago. Rest in peace, Brenda. We love you. But yes, honey, like, you got them one aunts that will be like, no, this is what's gonna happen. Let's fix it now. Let's do this now. Especially you got some people got those aunties that are close in age. Yup, I said it. Some aunties are close in age, maybe 10 years, apart or something. Maybe 5. I give it 4. Stuff like that. They will definitely be like, look, I'm on my way. We can do this. Yes, we can. But I'm happy that old girl moved. She got in a peaceful state, because sometimes, like, sharing in college and stuff, like dorms and stuff, can go left. So I'm happy she was able to go in and get out that situation, because a lot of other situations people was not able to get out of. Matter of fact, speaking of that, I have a story almost like that is down in the description. I'm gonna put it in the description so you can check that video out. If you are new here, drop down in the comment section and tell me what you think about this story. If you are returning, you already know how we like to do it. Tell me your opinion about this story. Don't forget to like, join the family by subscribing, comment, share. Just come on. Everyone is welcome in. Just subscribe and join the family. You guys, I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.